Good morning, students. Today we will discuss chapter number 20, data handling. Before coming to the exercise, let's discuss few important terms. The very first term is data. The collection of numerical facts regarding a particular type of information is known as data. Now, after that, raw data, a collection of observations gathered initially by an observer which cannot be put to any use directly. Next comes array data. The raw data, when put in ascending or descending order of the magnitude, is known as a array data. Means array data is what? When we convert our initial information, that is raw data, into a useful information by arranging it in ascending order or in descending order. At that time it becomes a array data. Now if the number of terms are more, we have to see its frequency. Frequency means number of times a term comes, that is known as its frequency. Now if the number of terms are more in number, then in order to find the values clearly, we used to make a tally marks for that. Now before starting the exercise, see, we will discuss few formulas for this. The very first formula is range, and range is equal to highest observation minus lowest observations. Means range is the difference between the highest value and the lowest value. After that, we have the formula for the class mark of a class, that is equal to upper limit plus lower class limit divided by 2. Means class mark, how we calculate? We take the sum of the upper class limit as well as the lower class limit, and then we have to divide it by 2. Now coming to the exercise, see, the very first question in your book is the marks obtained out of 100 by 40 students in the examination are given. Now see beta, in this you are given the numbers. Marks are given to you. The question says prepare a frequency distribution table 30-40 as one group, 40-50 as second group, and answer the following questions. Now see, in the very first part it's asked what is the range of the given data. Now see beta, as so many intervals are given, so what you will do is, firstly we will arrange our intervals. These are known as the class intervals. First interval, it was given in the question, 30 to 40, then 40 to 50, then 50 to 60, 60 to 70, 70 to 80, 80 to 90, and then 90 to 100. As we see, in 30 to 40, the frequency was 4. 4 means there were 4 numbers between 30 to 40. 4 students were there whose marks were lying between 30 and 40. Then between 40 and 50, 5 students were there. Between 50 and 60, 8 are there. So in that way you will write the frequency, and total we got 40. Now as here frequency is 4, so in order to make the tally marks we put 4 lines. If 5 are there, we can maximum write 4 lines straight, and then 5th line will cut it. Here 8 is there, so 5 lines like this and give some space, then again you mark 3 lines. So this is the way to form a tally marks. Now tally marks is the tabular representation of our data. Now as in the first part, we have to calculate the range. Now see, formula for the range we discussed, that is highest observation minus lowest observation. Now see from the book, the highest observation which we have in our data, that is 99. 99 is the highest value, and the lowest value in this data is 30, and our formula is highest observation minus lowest observation. So 99 minus 30, it will give 69. So option B is correct. Similarly, see the next question. If 40 is the passing marks, how many students have failed? The question says if 40 is the passing mark, how many students have failed? Now see, number of students who scored less than 40 marks. Now less than 40, see, in this range less than 40, between 30 to 40 means less than 40. So 4 students are there. So it means the number of students who scored less than 40 marks are 4. So option A is correct. Here A option is the correct option. Now see the third part. In the third part it is asked how many students have scored less than 50%. Less than 50% means the children who got the marks less than 50. See, less than 50. There are 4 students between 30 to 40. So 4 will come. Then between 40 to 50, how many are there? 5. So total number of students who are less than 50%, that becomes 9. It means the number of students who scored less than 50% are 9. So option C is correct. Option C is correct. I hope it is clear. Now see the second question. The heights in centimeter of 20 students were recorded as an under. Now see, we are given the heights of the 20 students and we have to make a frequency distribution table with 5 as the class size. Now class size means the gap between them should be 5 only. Now see the solution for this question is, firstly we will make a tally marks for this. See, we have arranged our height 125 to 130. There are 4 students. Between 130 to 135, 6 students. Between 135 to 140, there are 7 students. Between 140 to 145, there are 2 students. Similarly, between 145 to 150, there is only 1 student. Now total number of students is 20 only. In order to make the tally marks for this, how we will represent it? 4 were there, so we will make 4 vertical lines. If number of students are 6, then 4 straight lines and 1 line cutting them, means it becomes 5, and 1 on separately we will write. And for 7, again 5 we will represent together and 2 separate lines. For representing 2, we will mark 2 vertical lines, and for representing 1, we will mark the 1 line. So this will be our required frequency distribution table with 5 as the class size. Now see, in this gap between the numbers, between 125 to 135 gap is there. 135, then 130 to 135, then 135 to 140, 140 to 45, 145 to 150. There is a gap of 5. So, and total number of the observations, they are given 20 because these are the marks for the 20 students. Now, and this is the height given in centimeters. So this is our required frequency distribution table.